Good evening, shavers. It is Sunday night. I'm just about to get ready for work. So, it's going to be a rough week this week. Somebody is on vacation this week, so that means, we got to pull together and do a little bit more here and there. So, no big deal, but it is an ugly ass day outside. So, I kind of figured I was going to go with something to help brighten my day, and right here's what I was thinking. Alright? Good old SoCal Hipster by A&E. Alright? So, obviously I don't need to tell you have a matching splash because you just saw it. And I am going to be shaving with the Gold Monkey 777, which I think I just strapped the other day. And I'm digging on this right now, the Omega 10098 professional bore brush. So without further ado, I'll get rid of the cap for pass number 1 and we'll get started lathering here. I already bowl lathered this. Like I said, I'm trying to break this brush in, and I figure this is the best way to make sure it gets more action. So, and this SoCal Hipster is in the Kaizen base. I got into wet shaving right after everything kind of switched. So I think I've had this tub since August or September. I think August. And I've probably used this 10 or 12 times maybe. I've had a few people hit me up about samples for it, so I still do have quite a bit in here. I mean, I don't know if you can so there. More than enough to go for a while, but at any rate, hopefully you all's weekends went well. I think I was on once since I said my son had a wrestling awards banquet, and he obviously received his first varsity letter this year, and he also received the team's most improved wrestler, not only from last year to this year, but throughout this season as well. So I think a lot of that just goes with come right about 2/3 of the season was gone, all of a sudden the light switch went off and he just turned it on. So I think I need just a little more hydration here and then we can get rolling. I think we were down at the state duels, and I think shock and awe of being against some of the top teams in the state, and when he finally realized that he could hang with these guys and that they weren't far too much out of his league, all of a sudden he started rolling, and he had an amazing season. He basically one match away from going to the state tournament. So that was a pretty proud parent moment. Just figured I'd share that. So I better set this case somewhere. How about there? Okay. One thing I did not do that I know I need to do: hit up the digits ever so quickly. And we'll get our standard lower neck alum block treatment going. And now we can actually start rolling. Okay, pass number 1 with the grain. Feels funny. Feels like it's skipping almost. Must have been holding it just a little too flat. She's definitely cutting away. So, like I said, hopefully you guys all had a good weekend. It was a 4-day weekend for me, which mine are usually just 3, but since I requested off for that awards banquet, I got the extra day. Okay, looks like it's about time to switch hands. So the weather is definitely starting to brighten up a bit, temperature wise here. I think tomorrow is a high of 55. Yesterday we hit 70. Oh shit, I guess I got one spot here. Yesterday we hit 70, but now I'm waiting on some quotes for a roof repair because a windstorm Thursday night, I believe, wreaked havoc on my house, and now we obviously lost big patches of some shingles, and my weather strip on the front of my house got 3/4 of the way ripped off. Now when the wind blows, it's banging against the front of the house. So wipe that off so I can see it. And it looks like I did get just a tiny hair in here, which tends to happen from time to time just by the curvature of my chin coming down from here and out a little bit. I think only one time have I got it on this side over here. It's usually always like right there, and you can kind of see it. Yeah. Okay, so that being said, I am gonna put you guys on hold for just a moment. I'm gonna lather back up and we'll get ready for pass number 2. I'll keep you guys along for the against the grain, and then I'll do across the grain off camera. So hang tight for just a moment. Okay, so I thought I unpaused you guys. I just got started with the against the grain. I look up and I still see the pause light going off, so promise I wasn't using the DE and getting this far just because I was worried about cutting my neck. I don't know why I started the chin. We'll just wait. We'll get that after the cheeks. So, I don't remember what the hell I was saying before I realized that that thing was still paused, but forgive me if you will. Alright, switch hands. Too bad on the neck so far. And the last bit of stuff that's there is going to get caught on the across the grain path anyway. I always seem to get like one little spot right in here and right here where it just feels like I missed it on the jawline. So if I do some last minute buffering, that's why. But alright, onto the chin, or the dreaded mustache. Now some people see why I didn't usually do this pass on camera. I'll take it. Alright, so I'm gonna put you guys on a brief break. You won't even notice. I'm gonna do the across the grain pass off camera, and I'll be back for the post shave. So give me a few minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I just made sure that I took care of the razor, which I already oiled up and put away. So it was the Gold Dollar 777 or Gold Monkey. We used the Omega Boar Professional, and today, well, actually we'll go with the unscented first. I already hit the Thayer's Witch Hazel up because I was already in that cupboard where the razor oil is, so took care of that part off camera. But roll with the unscented, which I just like to use as an extra moisture barrier, if you will. And then we will go with the good old SoCal Hipster Splash. That goat's pretty damn cool. Like him on that and on the cover of the Novelist. At least on the soap. I think on the Splash it's got the old man. So, but I dig on this stuff. My wife likes it, so this is definitely Mrs. Kearns or Kelly Kearns approved. A little bit more for the neck. So, that being said, like I said earlier today, the stars, if you will, for today were Ariana and Evan's SoCal Hipster. This is some good stuff. If you don't have it, I think everybody that's a serious wet shaver should have a set of this. This stuff is awesome. The scent's killer. It just takes you to a warmer, happy place, if you will. So, and not that I really need to be taken to a happy place, but hey, wouldn't we all like to be somewhere where the weather doesn't look rainy and windy? Yeah, of course we would. So, like I said, Ariana and Evans, SoCal Hipster. Can't go wrong with this stuff. I mean, I'd love to say if you buy it and don't like it, I'll buy you steak dinner, but I can't really go out on that kind of a limb because I'm sure everybody will say, yeah, Kearns, I hate that stuff. No, you won't. You can't tell the truth to yourself and say that you don't. At least give this stuff a shot. Alright? If you do and don't like it, I get it, but I don't know. There are too many people who just go nuts for this stuff. So, any which way, guys. I gotta bounce. Gotta get ready for work. So, you guys have yourself an awesome day, night, or whenever. And I will catch you probably tomorrow evening. So, keep your shaves clean. Keep them wet. Later, guys.